12 hours exactly. My name is Mainza Mbala Simaliki. Welcome to the midday news on Crown TV. Now you're watching us on DSTV channel 277, Go TV channel 2389 on Topstar 543 Star Times. We are also live on Facebook and YouTube, and that is CrownTVZambia. Let us have a look at the stories that are making headlines. The Independent Broadcasting Authority, IBA, denies banning political campaign songs. Eastern Chiefs mourn Paramount Chief Mpezeni. Government happy with Chief Chibuika's agricultural initiatives. And in sports, Copper Princesses through to the final qualifying round of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And now in detail. The Energy Regulation Board, ERB, has revised downwards the pump prices of diesel, kerosene and jet AI fuel for the month of June 2026. The price of petrol has been maintained at 27.13 per litre. ERB Board Chairperson James Banda says the pump price of diesel has been reduced from 33.99 to 32.11 per litre, representing a decrease of 1.88 or 5.53%. He says kerosene has also been reduced from 35.05 to 33.91 kwacha per litre, while Jedi 1 has dropped from 37.98 kwacha to 36.68 per litre. Mr. Banda explains that the review was influenced by mixed movements in international oil prices during the period, with petrol prices increasing while diesel and kerosene prices declined. He notes that the trends were largely driven by continued geopolitical tensions in the Middle East. He further says the Zambian kwacha strengthened slightly against the United States dollar during the review period, appreciating from 18.97 to 18.56 kwacha per US dollar, which also contributed to the new fuel prices. In other stories, the Independent Broadcasting Authority, IBA, has dismissed claims that it has banned political campaign songs, stating it has no legal mandate to do so. IBA Director General Webster Malido has said the authority has only advised broadcasters to ensure election-related content complies with broadcasting standards and does not promote hatred, division, or misinformation. He said the guidance is aimed at supporting peaceful, fair, and credible elections.
The Independent Broadcasting Authority, IBA, has moved to clear the air over reports circulating on social media platforms alleging that it has banned political campaign songs. The authority says it has no legal mandate to prohibit music in Zambia and does not impose any ban on campaign songs ahead of the August elections. IBA Director General Webster Malido says the authority has only issued guidance to broadcasters on the responsible airing of electoral-related content as part of its regulatory oversight. In a statement made available to Crown TV News, Mr. Malido explained that the guidance applied to political campaign songs, advertisements, and other election content aired on radio and television stations to ensure compliance with broadcasting standards and existing regulations. He noted that broadcasters have been reminded of their responsibility to ensure that political message and campaign songs do not incite hatred, fuel division, or promote hostility among citizens. Mr. Malido further urged media houses to refrain from airing content containing inflammatory remarks or unverified allegations and instead promote responsible issue-based political discourse during the election period. He emphasized that IBA's role is to regulate broadcasting content and uphold professional standards, not to ban songs. According to Mr. Malido, the guidance forms part of the ongoing efforts to support peaceful, fair, and credible elections through responsible media coverage. He added that the authority will continue engaging broadcasters across the country to force a conducive media environment and encourage constructive electoral dialogue ahead of the polls. The clarification comes in response to widespread social media reports claiming that the broadcasting regulator has prohibited the airing of political campaign songs on radio and television stations. On Friday, the Independent Broadcasting Authority (IBA) issued guidance reminding stations that campaign songs and other political content must not promote hatred, division, or hostility, or contain inflammatory or unverified allegations. Blessings Mkandawe reporting, Crown TV News, in Lusaka.
Chiefs in Eastern Province have learned with deep sorrow and grief the passing of Inkosi Yamankosi, Paramount Chief Mpezeni IV of the Ngoni-speaking people of Zambia, Malawi, Mozambique, and South Africa. The Eastern Chiefs say they will remember him for his frankness, bravery, courage in speaking out for the good of his people and the country, adding that he was a leader who spoke without fear.
The nation and the Ngoni people are mourning the death of King Mpezeni IV. He is gone, but his legacy will live forever as he touched many lives. His throne is empty, but his voice, frank, brave, and rooted in his people, will echo for generations. For over 4 decades on the throne, King Mpezeni was Nkosi Yamankosi, a chief of chiefs who never bowed to power when his subjects were hating. Chiefs in Eastern Province have learned with deep sorrow and grief the passing of Inkosi Yamankosi Mpezeni IV of the Ngoni people of Zambia, Malawi, Mozambique, and South Africa. Emotionally, Chief Nyampande of Lusangasi district described King Mpezeni as a fearless person.
A very strong bond between us and the Ngonis, Shonekamunga, Marilamunga, and Nyasu. You know, the Nsenga people, we've joined the nation in this profound sorrow and death. His Royal Highness Chief Mpezeni IV, or as we knew him, Nkosi Yamankosi. And of course, we convey our deepest condolences, not just as fellow tribes in Eastern Province or merely neighbors, but as family. As you are aware, the Ngoni and the Nsenga, we share a very deep bond, which is sealed by history and actually by blood. To the Ngonis, we are Amalume because of that history. And that's to us a very sacred title that carries the responsibility of standing in grief with the Ngonis. You know, even as we stood with them in celebration earlier this year, even today we are with them and we'll mourn not just a great king, but was a very great ruler, a fearless son of the Ngoni, a true Ngoni warrior he was, Mpezeni. And you know, he wasn't just one of those rulers that sat in comfort. He was a very hands-on. He was courageous and bold, and he was fiercely protective of his people and their land, the culture of the Ngonis and the dignity of the Ngonis. I think if you look at the dignity that the Ngonis enjoy, that was in him, very well known and loved. Yeah, very shocking. Yeah, but I think, I don't know, but that's just how we feel. It's a little bit personal. It's a little bit personal. Yeah, even when my grandmother died, he came to pay his respects himself. Yeah, but anyway, I think Namao and CD, that if the truth is just, it's quite heartbreaking. We just pray everything goes well in the next few days. We related well. It's a huge loss. It's a huge loss. Eastern Province, yeah. Okay, let me get off the phone.
Chief Mumbi of Petoke district says King Mpezeni was a problem solver.
Olopoli mavuto ali onsanfunaka kuti yatufuna kuti ye tikamisane nawo yenze bantu ameneza kuti yavyangako so ngankale imfa yawo ya bene imva yaye shenveli mukintu chanenga rabiri kwene I mean this to describe kwene yeah nida yokuthi osakhulupirira ukuthi ikintu chathethu chachitika.
Chief Pamba of Lundazi district described King Mpezeni as a good advisor.
I'm devastated because he and I used to go there kumambo Ichinankari Bueno was jovial, was good advisor. With the rain, he was social and he used to associate with a lot of people. And we have lost a hero, somebody who could advise or say anything good that he has achieved, because he paramount is a good advisor and being a leader to show good example of him. It's a great loss to the entire nation.
And Chief Kasoma of Bangweulu described King Mpezeni as a social person who could mingle with anyone.
It's a great loss anyway. It's not something that I can even express myself. We used to enjoy that ceremony just from day one up to the last day. And I don't know how it will be organized next year. It's not easy to have a replacement. Yes, we are going to have, but we are going to have that lapse. That is a very sad message when we just receive this message. Even in some other areas, wherever there is a ceremony, in most cases, we used to mingle with him as my cousin. An elder person is our father, but when we were chiefs, we used to interact as one family. I even used to sit close to where he is. He was very open to every person, whereby you can not even say that is a paramount. Me, I'm a chief. He was a paramount chief, not a senior chief, but we used to mingle with him. He was very open to every individual person, every chief. He was not segregating himself. He was not isolating himself. That is what I can say as that now.
He was vocal in defense of culture, land, and tradition. From the Nsoara ceremony to the corridors of government, his words were plain and unfiltered. He challenged corruption, he demanded development for Eastern Province, he told presidents to their faces what his people needed, and he did it without fear. For Crown TV News, Sambo David, Eastern Province.
Nkosi Kazi, widow of the late Paramount Chief Mpezeni, has arrived back in Chipata following the death of her husband yesterday at the University Teaching Hospital. She was received by the Ministry of Local Government Permanent Secretary Nicholas Piri, Eastern Province Permanent Secretary Portole, and other senior government officials. David Ngenjebaso Jere was installed as Mpezeni IV of the Ngoni-speaking people in 1982. Succeeding his father, he became the longest-serving Paramount Chief. Special Assistant to the President, Jito Kayumba, says the government is incredibly proud of the initiative being undertaken by His Royal Highness Chief Chiwika in transforming the agriculture sector in his chiefdom. Speaking during the 2026 Agriculture Show, Mr. Kayumba explains that Chief Chiwika's vision of diversifying the agriculture sector in his chiefdom aligns with what President Hakainde Hichilema is putting across to develop the country. The 2026 Chiwika Agriculture Commercial Show was commemorated under the theme Fostering the Chiefdom's Economy Through Agricultural Trade and Investment. Mr. Kayumba further discloses he has seen Chief Chiwika's development strategy that captures all the key endowments of his chiefdom aligns with such an arable land, abundant of natural resources, among others.
Incredibly proud of the initiative being undertaken by Chief Chibwika and this chiefdom, because it does align with the vision that President Hakainde Hichilema is putting across to develop this country, of seeing the development strategy that captures all the key endowments of this chiefdom. To actualize this vision, government has to play its part to support this very important strategy. We recognize and appreciate how the Chibwika chiefdom is positioning itself to take advantage of the Lobito corridor which is coming.
We have seen the abundance of food and food security that is being promoted by His Royal Highness Chief Chibwika. This indeed is the kind of leadership that is required in our communities. I must be able to say that in the last sitting of the House of Chiefs, Chief Chibwika Kutona was also elected the Vice Chairman of the House of Chiefs Zambia. And I think that this is a well-deserved position, and is showing us that he's not just busy and active and giving us innovations at home, but that his innovation is also being recognized at the national level.
We will go on a very short commercial break. When we get back, we will continue with the midday news.
This June, step into a bigger entertainment experience with more to love on Us. We're talking more drama, more action, more unforgettable stories, all waiting for you.
All hands on deck.
We're opening up our world of entertainment so you can view more.
Good job, partner.
This June, pay for your current DSTV subscription and we'll upgrade you at no extra cost.
On a busy day in Lusaka, right in the middle of a vlogging, Mr. Simon Mwelo's phone battery died. Well, he knew what to do next. He called Zambia's top cell phone and accessories dealer. In a flash, problem solved. Across town, Dr. Sia Twambo was getting ready for a presentation when he realized that his PA forgot something. A quick call to Mobile City and his projector screen was delivered in no time. Meanwhile, Vana Fiasasa was about to leave for the village when she remembered she needed a phone upgrade. One call to Mobile City and a new phone arrived just in time. Vana Fiasasa snapping a selfie before hitting the road? But wait, I thought the other guys were in a hurry. For free, fast and reliable delivery, trust Mobile City. Beware of scammers. Mobile City Delivery. You order, we deliver.
The Zambia Travel Expo ZATEX is back. Stronger, more connected, more impactful. Welcome to ZATEX 2026 from June 4th to the 6th, where opportunity meets authenticity. Driven by the spirit of Zambia moves you. This premier event once again brings together global tourism buyers, investors, and tourism leaders to one of Africa's most compelling destinations. On June 4th, make meaningful interactions with tourism buyers at the Buyers Day, curated business-to-business engagements. On June 5th, join us at the ZATEX official opening to be officiated by President Hakainde Hichilema. On June 6th, Consumer Day, a vibrant showcase of culture, travel experiences, and live entertainment. ZATEX 2026 is back, showcasing the very best of Zambia. Register at www.zatex.org. ZATEX 2026, building authentic and sustainable tourism through partnerships.
Bravo.
ulefwayo usende akia munani pati iyi nshirapusha nokutunga shuwa
alala kentrande na imwe mana niwamingishe nomba mnganda ha mana niwamingishe mnganda
tabaina pakulala yero fibo filifulu tabaina kuningalalira mwanzimu nalaisa vemuzaka mana
vibu filichalo kense kukosa vendasa kama na fyomweowe
abantu abalefu efyupo muno mu kyalo bengi sana
nomba ina wamwisa nali upo hapo
ina ne ali kunombera ine pano wafe olwo abantu abaleta mboti bakweba atukweba ati ine nshau papo nshakwatapo mwana
ine ninjipelesha kulima ngamuli serious munjo ati ndi serious kozine shirafu kusebana kuchalo
kuti wana pa beneka
ibo mwefa kupa ine ngakwalo mwana kashuwa isunga pano pachalo pona aba ine vingani nayi mwe waza pikira le vingani
Welcome back to the Midday News on Crown TV. Now moving on to sports. Zambia's under-17 women's national team has advanced to the final qualifying round of the 2026 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup under a commanding 2-0 victory over DR Congo in Kinshasa. This was on the second leg qualifier played in Congo. Zambia got the goals from Pida Muzunwa in the 68th minute and Elizabeth Mofia in stoppage time to seal a 2-0 win of the day. The result capped off a dominant 7-0 aggregate victory following Zambia's 5-0 win in the first leg at home. The Copper Princesses controlled proceedings away from home and demonstrated composure and clinical finishing to see off the hosts. With the aggregate triumph, Zambia moves one step closer to securing qualification for the 2026 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup, which will be hosted by Morocco. The team will now shift focus to the final qualifying round, where a ticket to the global tournament is at stake. That is all we had for you in the Midday News. Let us have a look at the stories that made headlines. The Independent Broadcasting Authority (IBA) denies banning political campaign songs. Eastern Chiefs mourn Paramount Chief Pezeni. Government happy with Chief Chiwika's agricultural initiatives. And in sports, Copper Princesses through to the final qualifying round of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. My name is Mainza Mbala Simaliki. I have been with you during the Midday News. Be sure to catch our other bulletins, and that is the Daybreak News during the breakfast show at 6:30 and the Grand News at 18:30. It is goodbye and keep watching Crown TV.